Ukraine is restricting the use of electricity for the first time since Russia invaded in February. That comes after power plants were repeatedly hit by Russian missiles and drones. President Volodymyr Zelensky says Russia has destroyed a third of Ukraine's power stations in just 1 week. Well, Mohammed Jamjoon is live for us in Kyiv, and people are being asked to conserve energy. So can you explain what restrictions have been put in place today?
Tom, this is a very significant announcement by government officials today when it comes to the restriction of electricity going forward. Let me first tell you a little bit more of what we heard from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in his nightly address last night. He said that we are preparing for all kinds of scenarios in view of the winter season. He went on to say, we do not exclude that with the onset of the cold weather, we will be asking for your help even more frequently, really underscoring the concern of officials here over the course of the past couple of weeks, since so much energy infrastructure has been damaged or destroyed by oncoming Russian missiles or these drones that were attacking in the last few days as well. Many officials over the course of the past 48 hours have been repeating the line that citizens must also do more to prepare themselves for the winter. I must tell you, just from yesterday to today, the temperature has dropped precipitously. So it really goes to show that people are worried that it is just going to be getting colder because winter hasn't really started here yet. Now, as far as the restrictions that have been announced, this is the first time that these nationwide restrictions have been put in place since Russia's invasion in February. The power supply is to be restricted between 7 a.m. and 11 p.m. daily. There may be temporary blackouts if people don't comply with these restrictions and don't try to conserve energy consumption. And I will tell you that what we've been told is that shopkeepers, restaurant owners, business owners have been told they need to keep the lights off in the evening. Also, modes of public transportation, some of them will be suspended. And we also got an announcement by the mayor of Kyiv in which he said, this is Vitaly Klitschko, he asked residents in the capital not to use major electrical appliances. He said that even saving and reducing electricity consumption in each residence, in each household, is going to help stabilize the national energy system's operations. Tom?
So pretty drastic restrictions are being put in place. What's been the reaction from Ukrainians? Are they behind this?
Well, Tom, everybody we've been speaking with in the neighborhoods that have been impacted by power outages after either missile strikes or drone strikes these past few days have told us that they are worried that it is going to get worse and that they are preparing themselves as best they can. A couple of days ago, we went out to Desnyansky district. That's east of the capital here. It's one of Kyiv's districts. That was an area where a power infrastructure was hit by Russian missiles. And those residents told us that this was the second week in a row that they had been impacted by power outages. That being said, they were back online just hours later. And that's something that we've seen a lot the past couple of weeks is typically the power grid in those impacted areas. They're quick to repair them enough so that energy isn't impacted that much. Now there is concern that it is only going to get worse. We have also spoken to residents in other parts of the country in which they said they don't think the government has done enough to prepare the cities and to prepare the citizens, and that more infrastructure needs to be protected and that more measures need to be put in place so that if there are more power outages, residents have access to heated areas and they have access to energy going forward. Tom?
OK, Mohammed Jamjoon for us live in Kyiv. Thank you.